So guys, today we are gonna discuss some loud and offensive perfumes that I personally recommend you to wear with caution. And if you disagree with me about any of these, because maybe they will happen to be your favorite fragrances, please feel free to do that in the comments. And also, if you care about people around you and you don't want to overwhelm them with your perfume, please keep on watching, because my list of popular women's, men's and even unisex fragrances is coming up. Now you'll have some time for liking this video and subscribe to my channel. Hi guys, welcome back. As promised, more critical videos are coming up and this is one of them. I thought why not to chat about some offensive and very bold, loud fragrances for men, for women, for everyone that I personally find just too much on all levels and would recommend to wear with caution, because sometimes with such strong fragrances less is more, and that is something I can tell about all of these. But we are gonna start with probably number one on this list. It's a very popular perfume for men from Paco Rabanne that is called, of course, 1 Million. Now, since the release of this perfume, it became a bestseller. It remains a favorite fragrance for many men, and I have a feeling these days it is worn by those who don't really pay attention to what's popular, what's trendy, what's in at the moment, because let's be honest, this fragrance is not relevant anymore. If you disagree, feel free to do that. So the thing is, 1 Million is known for its sweet spiciness. Note of cinnamon in there is very present. With mint, I have some issues because that combo is quite harsh, and then there is really warm, kind of like golden amber with leathery woodsy notes in the base, and the idea seems to be interesting, but in the reality this fragrance is very cloying, okay? So first of all, I don't recommend to wear this perfume if you are in a closed space, okay? If you are in a car, if you are in a bus, if you are in the office, don't wear 1 Million, okay? Or if you can't resist, if your love is real, then please don't overspray it. Otherwise people will wanna, you know, just like run away from you. And you know, it might be lovely if you're going to a club or a party, you know, crowded place where people, you know, are gathering, and you want something that will make you noticeable and with what you can stand out. But you know, there is a problem too, because since 1 Million is so popular, there are probably gonna be other men who will wear it, and it's not a safe perfume for a date either, because, you know, girl might have already have experience with it and it might be as bad as mine is. So 1 Million is a no-go for me, but if you wanna wear it, do, but just don't overspray it. Alrighty, let's move on to the female fragrance that is equally as popular as 1 Million, because we are gonna talk about Alien by Mugler. Somewhere I read that this fragrance smells like violence, and I need to agree. It might be the worst jasmine fragrance I've personally smelled, and actually because of it, I thought I hate jasmine in perfumes, but you know, later I had experience with real jasmine absolute, some gorgeous jasmine centered fragrances, and I realized that it's not jasmine's fault, it's Alien's fault. This is a very offensive perfume. If you love it, oh my god, I hope we will never meet with you. This fragrance will literally hunt you down, and once it finds you, it will torture you until you pass out. That's my experience with it, and I know that ladies love it, and I know that they go crazy with it. And I just like, if I smell Alien, I'm like, Yana, turn away. And even if I need to be in the same place where lady is, I'm like, nope, nope, no, thank you, okay? It's a very, very aggressive perfume, and if you love it, you go for it. You know, you might disagree with me, you might tell me that I'm wrong, and I'm okay with that. I'm just telling you that Alien is this fragrance that not all people love and not everybody responds to positively. It's special, it was a breakthrough, it remains a best-selling fragrance, but you know, there are flankers out there that are less offensive, that are more interesting, and if you wanna stay true to your Alien, just please don't overspray it, mix it with some other fragrance, or once again, as with 1 million, don't wear it to your office, okay? Because you might like it, but your colleague might get a headache from it, and you don't want to do that to people who work with you, because you want to stay friends with them and you don't want to make any enemies. Okay, next fragrance is less, you know, like bold and strong and just like, I'm here, I will never leave. But nonetheless, the perfuming of Narciso Rodriguez Narciso Rouge is excellent, and I was even excited for it because I really enjoy red perfume flacons, because red bottles look sexy, look very, very gorgeous, and this one seemed to be interesting also because of the notes such as iris, rose, white flowers, musk, tonka, vanilla, and woody notes. But I remember I was really disappointed as I tried it out, because in the majority of Narciso Rodriguez is their signature musk note that I personally can't stand, and I really like musky perfumes. I have no problems with musk, but I've noticed that in specific fragrances, like in Delina, like in this fragrance, musk is just like hot and very, very annoying, and it makes me dizzy, and on the physical level I just can't really deal with it. So this fragrance is worn by Benny's brother's wife, who I adore. She is awesome, but when she has this fragrance on, I literally want to go to another room. So once again, that's just my personal relationship with Narciso Rodriguez musk element, although there is one musk fragrance from this brand that you might remember my rave reviews on. So this is actually pretty pure musk about dated white flowers and very, very sensual musky note, but that one, oh no. Let's talk about another masculine fragrance which I know is loved by many, many men, and I have nothing against Polo Blue by Ralph Lauren, but the thing is, if you apply too much, you will smell like cucumber salad, because it has this mineral, vegetal, green edge. But if you spray, you know, just not too much, just enough. And how much is that? It's hard for me to tell you, but just like, don't be like, oh, here and here and one here and here and once here. Okay, not like that, okay? Maybe just like 2-3 spritzes and you're good, because then you'll get this amazing aromatic greenery out of it. Otherwise you'll be like a walking cucumber, and I don't think that that's something you want, unless you dare to disagree with me. Alright, now things are getting hotter in here, because we are gonna talk about one of my most favorite sexy fragrances out there, hands down, and actually my mom stole it from me, okay, after I've been raving and raving about Quinto Canto's Mandragola. As you might remember, oh god, this red collection is inspired by Lucrezia Borgia, Italian femme fatale who, according to legends, used different poisons to hypnotize her guests. Mandragola is the sexiest perfume weapon you can find, and if you don't overspray it, people will be like yours, okay? And you can manipulate them, you can do whatever you want with them, but if you overspray it, okay, it will get dangerous for you. I promise you that. It's a serious perfume. It's very woody. It's very sexy. It literally speaks to your sexual energy. I promise you that. Wow. Wow. And my mom, being an oversprayer, not like me, she likes to, you know, apply just a bit more than I would appreciate. And then I need to open the window because the sillage of this fragrance is out of this world. And the final two fragrances, guys, are gonna be from indie brands that I really love. One of them is Francesca Bianchi, who is pretty well known in the indie and niche circle, and all her fragrances are very strong, but this one I find particularly nuclear strong, called Under My Skin. And I have a bunch of her samples, and one night as we were playing different games with Benny's friends, who mainly used to 1 million and Le Mans, you know, stuff like that, I did a mistake. I applied a bunch of her samples on me, and they had a very strange reaction. They were like, huh? You know, like Germans say, huh? So they just didn't understand that, and I can't blame that on them, you know. Francesca Bianchi's perfumes are very strong, very intense, very much in your face. They are love for those who like vintage perfumery or animalic fragrances or very dark scents. But if you are used to commercial perfumes, you won't appreciate it. And if you love Francesca Bianchi's perfumes, then please don't overspray them, because first of all, they will last on you anyway. Even from one spritz you'll get amazing performance, okay? And that way people can actually be intrigued by a very new scent to them, then scared by it. And to scare them with Francesca Bianchi's perfumes is very easy, but they're also very addictive. So I would just say that these are amazing fragrances that you don't want to overspray and overdo unless you know, but if you do, then please just like light your hand and you're good to go. So final fragrance today is called She, and it is by the House of Matriarch. Actually, it was created in the collaboration or for a fellow reviewer here on YouTube, Kristen, from the channel Beauty Meow, and I was really excited for it because it should be like this oud citrus fragrance, and I blind bought it. So it smells like candied beeswax with lemongrass and a lot of smoke. Benny said that it reminds him of shisha bar. So I gotta be honest with you, although I appreciate its uniqueness, my sample leaked and everything came out, or the majority of the fragrance, and then I haven't worn since then, and unfortunately there is nothing left in there, so I'm not sure why so. Maybe it evaporated, I don't know. Anyway, the bottle still smells like the perfume, and it's very interesting, but I just remember Benny's reaction. And if you have something very artistic and strong, not everyone might appreciate it. So one of those examples is She by the House of Matriarch, and I just wanted to let you know that. But yeah, I have nothing against that perfume, and I personally wouldn't overspray it anyway, because first of all, I don't like to overspray my perfumes. I change my perfume multiple times a day, and I like to combine different fragrances, and I don't like to waste my perfumes, and I'm greedy when it comes to my fragrances. And you know, I could stand here and giving you more reasons why I don't overspray, but if you overspray, go with lighter fragrances, or if you overspray your intense fragrances, you might want to add, just incorporate one other fragrance that will make it smoother, and the accent is still gonna be on, you know, that bold perfume. And if you are wondering how to combine perfumes, I've already introduced you to that way of wearing fragrances, and I will leave that link down below in the description box and also leave it on the screen for you guys. By the way, let me know if you want to see more combo recommendations. I'm working on them. And that was all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this entertaining, maybe sort of different top list, and please let me know if you disagree with me about any of these mentioned fragrances today, because I know some of them are really popular and others are a bit less known. But anyway, if there is anything else that you wish people wore with more caution, then also comment that down below. I would love to start a conversation with you. And if you have any questions left, please go ahead and ask me all you want to know, because I'm here to chat with you. And if you had fun today, please give this video a thumbs up, please subscribe to my channel, please ring that bell, follow me on my social media such as Instagram and Facebook. I'm active there. I inform you about my new uploads, about live streams and other cool stuff. And so yeah, that's all. Please stay tuned and smell good, have a good day, and we'll see each other next one. Bye! But just don't overspray it. Do you hear? I'm hungry. Talking about 1 million makes it even worse.